listening to Business Radio Talkers.fm. My name is Wayne Bucklar, and today my guest is Nathanial Bibby. Now, Nathanial's the Managing Director of Bibby Consulting Group, and he joins us from Melbourne, Australia. Nathanial, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much for having me. Privileged to be here.
Now, sometimes, Nathanial, I interview people who are from Bob's real estate company, and it's immediately obvious to me what they do. But Bibby Consulting Group is one of those names that doesn't give it away. So fill us in. What is it that you do and who do you do it for?
Sure. So we help businesses get more customers from the social media website LinkedIn. And we do that through content marketing, personal branding, lead generation, and video marketing.
Now LinkedIn's being kind of the quiet achiever in the social media space. It for a long time was really good if you were looking for a job, but of late it has become the absolute go-to place if you're looking to expand business. Has that been what you've found?
Absolutely. Yeah, we found that in any industry that's business to business related or even financial services, that 9 times out of 10 their preferred social media website for business is LinkedIn. And
when you say you help people with their LinkedIn lead generation, what is it that you actually do for them?
So I guess in the old days, well, when I say the old days, I mean 10 years ago, the term lead generation basically meant you call up businesses, you try to get past the gatekeeper, in inverted commas, and reach a decision maker and set an appointment, basically. Whereas these days, the telemarketing has become less and less effective, so much so that you're only getting a success 1% of the time, which means you're actually only getting an appointment 1% of the time, and then that's not even guaranteed to be a sale. So what we found is, given that you on the basis that you do it the right way, you can actually use social tools like LinkedIn to reach out to those same key decision makers in a much more direct fashion, less intrusive fashion, and a much more effective fashion.